G'day, ladies. G'day, g'day. It is Wednesday, so y'all know what time it is. It is time for Wednesday's Word for Women. I pray that your midweek has been going great so far. I pray that your week actually has been chopping along fantabulously. But if it is not, y'all know what we do. We grab something. We go through the Rolodex of our mind and we grab a hold of something to be thankful and grateful for. Because now I might not be who I want to be. Things might not be going the way I want them, but thank God I am not who I used to be, and it's not what it was. So, anyway, wrapping up. JL, Judges 4, my sheroes in the good book. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first thing, the reason that I even started on this 3-part series is because I look around and I see that we've got to stop underestimating ourselves. We are underestimating ourselves, and it's time for us to stop underestimating ourselves and be brave. Ladies, the world needs for us to be brave. That's why JL is I saved JL for last because we've been underestimating ourselves. We've been underestimated by the people around us, our families, our booths. We've been underestimated by the world, and we've been underestimated by the enemy. And this JL shows us what we actually can do. We can face any enemy, because God, 2 Timothy 1:7, did not give us a spirit of fear. He gave us power, love, and a sound mind. And that power, we're going to go to Judges 4. I'm going to start reading at verse 17. That power is in each and every one of us. The power of woman has been exerted throughout time. We have always had to be brave. This is not a new phenomenon. I think about all the ladies down in history that overcame incredible obstacles. Reminds me of the time it seems like we got incredible obstacles now to overcome. But the Bible says in Romans 8:37 that we are more than overcomers. We are more than overcomers through Christ who loves us. We can overcome anything, ladies. We can overcome any atrocity, any abuse, any molestation, any rape, any mental illness, any depression, any bad past, any bad upbringing, any wrongs we've done, any mistakes we've made, anything that has just rejected and broken and harmed and hurt us. We are more than overcomers. We are more than overcomers. That, how can I say that, Champagne? First of all, because I'm sitting here, had great odds, not tooting my own horn, but I am a person that if you read the statistics of my life, I should be dead or in jail. A little child, a girl child that was raped at the age of 3, who was ripped from her mother at the age of 6, 7, who matriculated through the state's foster care and group home system, who got thrown out at the age of 15, had 4 kids, lost them. I'm trying to tell you, and I'm only saying that because you need to grab a hold of it. You can overcome anything, and not just me. Look at the women in our history. We have a Harriet Tubman who she declared. She said, either I'm gonna have liberty or I'm gonna have death. Or we have Cleopatra. She said nobody's going to triumph over her. We have Maya Angelou, who was mute, and she spoke and she became a champion of women. She said that we women make her proud to call herself a woman. We have Malayla Yousafzai, and I know I'm killing her name, but the girl that was on that bus, our Middle Eastern sister, that they shot her 3 times in the head, and she said, I don't want to be remembered as the girl who was shot. I want to be remembered as the girl who stood up. Or Wu Yi, our Chinese sister, the Iron Lady. She did not bow to any pressure. She was on Forbes 100 powerful most women for like 4, 5, 6 times. We have all the Valentina Tereshkova. She's the first woman in space. We have Eva Quran, our Argentino sisters, and she's the one that she says, you know what, I know, like every woman and like most people, I have more strength than I appear to have. We have Cleopatra, you know, we have all these great women. Rosa Parks, she said, I don't want to be remembered as somebody who wanted freedom. I want to be remembered as a woman that wanted freedom for others. That is who we've always been. We have always been brave. And sometimes we have allowed life and situations and our culture, our what's going on in the world to diminish our braveness. God said he didn't give us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and sound mind. And JL really brings out this power. So I'm going to go start reading at Judges 4, verse 17. Sisera, however, fled on foot to the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite, because they were friendly relations between Jabin, king of Hazor, and the clan Heber the Kenite. Let me tell you this. This woman whose husband should have been an ally. He was Moses' father-in-law, people. He should have been an Israelite ally, but he actually became a snitch, told Sisera and them where they were. He started helping out the enemy. Verse 18, Jael went out to meet Sisera and said to him, come, my lord, come right in. Don't be afraid. So he entered the tent and she put a covering over her. She did not shrink back from the enemy. She knew who Sisera was. She knew they were terrified of this man. She did not bow down. She faced that brother head on. 19. And after he had the audacity to come into the tent, I'm thirsty. Please give me some water. She opened a skin of milk and gave him a drink and covered him up. If you understand, back in those times, for a man to be in a woman's tent was a no-no. It was not allowed. She could have got killed. But she did not shrink back. She was brave. She invited him in, covered him up, and she even gave him milk. He asked for water. She gave him more than what he asked for. Verse number 20. Stand in the doorway of the tent, he told her. If someone comes by and asks you, is there anyone here? Say no. Keep the secret. Keep the secret. Verse 21. But Jael, Heber's wife, picked up a tent peg and a hammer and went quietly to him. He lay fast asleep, exhausted. She drove the tent peg through his temple into the ground, and he died. And when Barak came by in pursuit of Sisera, Jael went out to him. Come, and I will show you the man you're looking for. So he went with her, and there lay Sisera with the tent peg through his head, dead. Jumping over to chapter 6, verse 24. Verse 5. Verse 24, chapter 5, verse 24. Most blessed of women be Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite. Most blessed of the tent dwelling women. He asked for water. She gave him milk in a bowl fit for nobles, and she bought him curdled milk. Her hand reached for the tent peg, her right hand for the workman's hammer. She struck Sisera. She crushed his head. She shattered and pierced his temple. At her feet he sank. He fell. There he lay. At her feet he sank. He fell. Where he sank, there he fell dead. Ladies, in order for us to be brave, we have got to start facing these enemies. It does not matter what you have, whatever you have, wherever you are, you have enough in you and around you to use what you got to face these enemies. How many of you know there's people that are suffering from things of the past, and they're just waiting for that next pill or that next thing to fix them? What you have to do, you face it and you kill it. You kill whatever has come along with those abuses. I know you was raped. I know you was blessed. I know you tried to commit suicide, but you face whatever that thing is that is robbing you of your peace of mind. You go out, you face it. Jael did not get a degree. She didn't go to a doctor, though I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying the woman went out, brought the enemy in, and killed it dead with no fanfare. She didn't have no committee. She did it herself. She used what she's got. What do you have in your life that can help you overcome these things that have you running scared? We are scared of some stuff that we were never meant to be scared of. God is calling on his women. If you see an injustice, you stand up and you go out and you fight it. If you see something that is not right, you stand up and you fight it. You use whatever you got that can kill that thing. Whatever it is, you don't like politics, you get up and you get in there, you stand up and you go face that enemy, and you bring down this mess that's going on. Your family's broken. It seems like your husband is the enemy. He's not doing what he's supposed to do. You stand up, you meet the enemy and you kill it and you get it out of your house. You are brave. You take back what it is that you have lost. You stand up and be brave. JL was a tent woman out in the field. They underestimated her. The enemy has underestimated you, boo-boo. He's underestimated you. But if you just stand up like JL did and use what you got, you will kill that sucker dead. Your daughters are counting on you to do that. Women all over the world are counting on you to do that. Women who have no voice are counting on you to do that. Why come we all will not stand up and be proud to be called woman? You make me proud to be called a woman, and I hope I make you proud to be a woman. But as a woman, we have a job to do. The brothers did not kill this enemy. The women did not wait for the men to come in and save them. The women came and saved their dang self, and when they saved themselves, they saved all that was connected to it. And that is all I wanted to tell you guys today. We are brave. Yes, it might be scary, but we don't have a spirit of fear. We have a power, love, and a sound mind. You feel me? We've got to start standing up, killing these enemies ourselves, changing our culture, flipping the culture, and then we will flip the world. I love you. Father God, I ask that you cover every woman under the sound of my voice. Release in her that spirit of bravery that JL had. Release in her just a yearning to want to kill these enemies, to want to stop these generational curses, to want to stop these ills and evils that's in our world. And all you're asking her to do is use whatever you gave her. She doesn't need to try to be like somebody else. She has exactly what she needs to do the job. Comfort her, Lord. Comfort her and strengthen her. And Lord, as I pray this, remind us all that you are God and you are exactly who you say you are. You do exactly what you say you can do. And we are, as your daughters, exactly who you said we are, and we can do all things, killing even enemies in the strength of Jesus Christ. And this word is our light and guidepost and lamp to lead us to do that. I love you guys. I just want to stir up in you, y'all. The world needs us to be brave. This is our moment. This is our era. God placed us in this particular era because there was particular things we can do. Please, my sister, be brave and do it.